Hello and welcome back, everyone. I've got a very, very special episode for you today. As you can see, we're not in paradise, and we're not on the wastelands. I want to welcome you to Delight, my creative island, and I want to welcome you to the first look at the next content update for Dinkum. It is the Animal Tracks update. And we have a lot of things to explore. So, I want to give a big shout out to James Bendon and Crafton for providing early access to this build. This is an early build of the update, so there could be some glitches and bugs along the way, but hopefully it's smooth, so I can show you guys what's coming. The update is slated to come out October 29th. So set your calendar, set a reminder, October 29th, this update will come out as a free update for Dinkum. And let's jump into it. I mean, we're going to start with the elephant in the room, the tracks part of Animal Tracks. We've got trains now. Choo-choo and train tracks. Unfortunately, I can't drive it. You need a license. So, before we explore this any further, let's go talk about the new licenses you can get. So, as always, licenses still come from Fletch. If you have a level 2 license in vehicle license, you will be able to unlock the locomotive license. So, I have level 2 here, so let's just, for 250, allows the holder to buy trains, unlocks the recipe for railway tracks. So we get our crafting recipe. We get our crafting recipe with the curved tracks. That's right. Not just straight right angles. We actually have curved track in the game now, which is fantastic. There's railway bridges, so you can cross rivers, which we'll see here in a bit. And that's just the one. It's just one license of locomotive. While we're here, let's talk about the other licenses we get. There's a bunch of new animal updates and features, which we'll talk about more as we go. But for the licenses, we've got a new, well, not a new, I should say. This is the license level you used to have to get for Pleeps. But now you can have Pleeps with this one, as well as Burrowcoots, which we'll talk about them in a bit. And the animal breeding license, a whole new feature in the game. Animal breeding is now in the game. It is a system, all right, but you got to start with the licenses. So unlocks the recipe for the egg incubator to breed chooks. Just like the first animal we were able to keep was chooks. Now the first animal we can breed is chooks. And you'll see you get a new blueprint for the egg incubator. And then you have one more. Level 2 here allows the holder to buy duff dust given to males to encourage breeding. Anyway, we're just gonna take that. We're not gonna talk about it anymore. But that is how you get the animals to actually breed. And just because this is my creative, I'm just gonna top this license up. I just left it out for demonstration purposes, and we should be maxed out and ready to go. So I should be able to drive that locomotive now. So the new items we got, you can get curved railway tracks, straight ones, bridges, the train itself. And actually, while we're here, let's just see what the ingredients are required for them. So we'll just throw this here. So we have some new categories up here as well. So we got bridges broken out, which is nice. Obviously our festoons, but we just have the one. Fences are broken out. Benches, which we don't have really any. So a little more fine-tuning to this, which is fantastic. And will it show up in here to make them? It will not. Oh yeah, there they are. So for the railway tracks, it's an iron bar and a gumwood plank. So one of each. Oh, and I will say, this is a pre-release build. We're still multiple weeks out from the release. things could change. This recipe could change. Requirements could change. I'm just showing you what's currently in the game. So railway tracks is just 1 and 1, and you get 8. And 1 and 1, and you get 8 curved, which is a big amount. And as for the bridges, 2 iron bars and 5 gumwood planks get you a bridge, which is cheap. The train itself is provisioned or commissioned from Franklin, and I don't have its recipe right off because Franklin is not moved in on this creative island. So I can't show you that, unfortunately. All right, let's go drive the train. I have not driven the train yet. If you're wondering, the train can be painted. And the train has storage. So it's got on-vehicle storage. There's also a new organize button here for both. Not just the sort, but also organize. Boom. So, could be useful. Another thing I noticed was it was not possible to place the pergola over. Like, see, I can't do it. It doesn't let me. So what I did was I broke it. Place the pergola. So as you start trying to design, like, your railway stations, because there is currently no, like, railway building, you'll have to put the pergola first if you're going to use pergolas. All right, let's give it a try. I'm just going to stay quiet so you can listen to the sounds. You can hear, like, the hissing of the steam. Over our first bridge. Oh, that turn is interesting. As you can see, you can go up and down slopes with it. The tracks will automatically slope. Is there a horn? Oh, there's a whistle. Let's go. It really motors. You can make quite the cross Dinkum railway track, like across your island with this. It really motors. The corners do seem a bit strange, but I mean, most tracks are going to be pretty straight. All right, we'll go around again, and we're going to stop at the animal pens that I set up, so we can check out the new animals that are in the game. Or coming to the game, I should say. I love it. This looks awesome. All right. That's awesome. And you'll notice I'm in my conductor outfit. This is a new outfit being added to the game. New hat, conductor cap, conductor shirt, and conductor pants. There's no conductor boots, though, or shoes. So, anyway. Okay, let's talk about the new animals, and we'll talk about breeding. Make sure I checked everything off of the train. Just let me see here from my notes. Where are you? Trains. Yeah, so Franklin will offer up the train recipe once you've met the conditions for him, so you have enough shiny discs given to him. If you load up the update and you don't have a option to build a train, make sure you just donate even just a single shiny disc, and it should prompt it. Trains can only operate on tracks. You cannot place it outside of a track, or it won't work. Let me just show you. Where are you? So if I put it here, I cannot drive it. It does not move. So it has to be on a track system. You can put them anywhere for decoration, but you cannot drive the train. Another thing about the tracks is they're a bit the spacing is different. Okay, so let me see if I can simulate. So they're not like a 1x1 block like this. They're like they're too wide by like 1.5 long. So for instance, when I was building this demo out here, let's see if I can replicate it. No, so that wasn't a good example, but watch this. There was some spacing issues is what I'm trying to get to. Like for instance, when I was building this track, now there's a gap. I'm curious what happens now if you run out the end of a track. Nope, that's the wrong direction. I realize I'm very heavy-handed with my weapon choice here. Okay, so, whoa! What just happened there? Okay, did you see that? So, I couldn't make these line up, but apparently the train can just jump the track, but then when it runs into the very end, it flips it around. Boom. Okay. So, hold on. We could do something fun with this. I apologize for everybody I'm about to make sick, but this has to be done. I'm just gonna keep holding forward. Oh. That one just ran off the track that time. What's the difference? Huh. That was a weird behavior before. It like jumped the track, which is fine. That sort of makes sense. Yeah, I don't know what happened before. But you saw it like flip direction and came back the other way. Anyway, there's some spacing issues you could potentially run into. I ran into it here in like this situation, so I had to build out like an extra thing, basically. An extra. They're 2x2, I guess, is. So you kind of run into issues. I also run into issues with the bridge for the same reason. For instance, over here. So just, they're not problems. They're just, you need to think about them. So for instance, if a track comes here, and then you want to put a bridge down. Wait, that's not how it should be. It should be back one more. So they're 2x2, right? So I could put one there, and I could put one here, and continue the track. Whoops. Now if I remove this one here, and put a bridge in, look what happens. You can no longer put that track back. You see, so there's a gap here. Which is strange. Oh. Also, I found an issue where when I was trying to put one of the bridges, yeah, I was able to do this. So this bridge is like not connected on the ground here. But it did let me connect the track up. So maybe that's intentional. Either way, it wasn't a big deal. It's just you have to think now 2x2. Everything we've been building so far in the game is 1x1, right? So, or 4x4, like for pergolas. But now it's 2x2. Anyway, curved tracks works the same as straight tracks. Just put them in. There you go. Honestly, I can't wait to see what people come up with this. I can't wait to see how I can incorporate this into Paradise. But it is time to just check my notes again. Yeah, railway tracks, railway bridges. If you hold vehicle license 2 or higher, you can obtain the locomotive license, and then you get all the recipes. Yeah, and conductor set is just going to be in the shop. You can get it as a reward for quests, or favors for townfolk, or in the recycle bin, or receive them as gifts, etc. It's not like a special set. It's all just in the game. All right, let's talk about animals. So, we now have roosters. Hello, rooster. Which makes sense, because we're going to have breeding, and we had chooks, and now we have roosters. So, roosters are actually found out in the world. And let's go see if we can actually find one. I'll summarize what we have here, and then I'll go look for some. So, roosters are found in the tropical regions, typically. And you have to catch them in order to bring them back. And you have to catch them using a new item in the game called the Domesticrate. So if you see what this looks like, it looks like a pet carrier. Can we read the writing on it? I can't read the writing on it. So yeah, you have to catch the rooster in the Domesticrate and bring it back. And then you should be able to breed it with a chook. Penguins. Penguins in the game. I must not have seen them yet because I can't add them in creative. And they're not in the animals here. Oh, yes, they are. I take it all back. They're right here. Penguins cannot be bred. They can be caught with the Domesticrate. And if fed... cooked fish. Yeah, cooked fish. That's all it says. Cooked fish. Cooked freshwater fish. Let's just do... No, they should be saltwater fish. It doesn't say in the notes just cooked fish. If you feed them... Oh, you know what? I bet we have to catch them with the Domesticrate as well. So, if you feed them cooked fish, they'll give you a pretty pebble the next day. And they can be caught with the Domesticrate. So, I assume that's why we're not able to get them to eat. As for more wild animals, so the hen is caught in the tropics, the penguin is caught where it normally is. The Vom bull, right here. The Vom bull and the different color schemes. They're found in the plains and must also be caught with a Domesticrate. And if you decide to attack it, it will drop a large amount of meat and has a chance to drop prime meat. The plunk right here. Look at this guy. Like, I don't want to be friends with them. They look mean and aggressive. There's just the one style of them here. The plunks. Plunks are found near rivers and again can be caught with the Domesticrate. Does not fight unless attacked first, and it does run away from predators, so it's a peaceful animal. And the... Where are you? Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Well, it says the bandicoot, but I think it's been changed to the boracoot. The boracoot rarely found near deserts and can be caught with the Domesticrate as well. And then we've got the burrowcoot over here. So they all do something a little interesting. But let's see if we can't find some animals out in the wild. Let's just jump on our train here and go back to town. We'll go the other way this time. Let's go. Chooch! Oh, look out, Diggo. So the train does not injure animals, it seems. Can you go backwards? You can. Okay. It is much slower, which is good. All right, let's head to the tropics, which are normally up north, and see if we can't find some of these animals to start. Yeah, tropics up north. So we're looking for a hen. I just got my hands on the update not too long ago, and so I haven't played a ton of it to see if there's other changes that have been made. Like we noticed the new organize button in your storage, as well as the new variations of the new animals and all the new stuff. But I haven't really seen if there's changes to existing things. So I will be streaming this some. The update, I'm going to stream it probably this coming Friday on the normal stream. We will be playing the beta build. We can check out more things there, answer questions that people have from this video, etc. It doesn't say anything about their time of day, just that they're in the tropics. This might have been a failed experiment. They're quite colorful. They should be pretty easy to pick out from this green backdrop. Probably not around the Weary Moose. Whee! Oh, let us find one of the new animals in the wild. Come on. I guess I should have brought a train with me instead. Anyway, we're out of the tropics now, but let's see what else we can find here. Well, well, well. Looks like we're out of luck in our first little search. That's unfortunate. Maybe they're super rare to find. Maybe this will be difficult, like, when we actually play the game. I guess that's probably why... Oh! There's a plunk. So... I should be able to catch this guy. Hey, buddy. Why don't you come back? Why don't you come back on shore? Yeah. Oh, that's a cool sound. Come on. Oh, you can like ride them. No, dude. My guy. I wonder if you can... Do it. No, do it. Got him. Okay. That's a weird sound. Alright, so we picked up our first plunk with a domestic crate. Mission successful. So we should be able to breed them with a pleep. And we can talk about that now. Oh, Plunk's getting attacked by 2 crocos. That's not fair. Boo. All right. Where are we at? Oh, we're very south of where we need to be. Oh yeah, Plunks are going to be everywhere. Okay, I've seen a lot of them already. Aw, he sounds not happy. Alright, found our way back. Whee! Nope. Alright. Normal controls. Oh, you lose the domesticate. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. So, animal breeding. So you already got the license. You're going to need an animal handling license 3 or higher. Then you can obtain the animal breeding license. License allows you to begin breeding animals on your farm. So the breeding system. So once 2 animals are bred, there's a 10-day pregnancy period before the birth. Birth takes place between 8 and 12 in the morning, and the newborn will appear in the same pen as the mother. Pregnant animals are displayed with a special state while in the pen. After giving birth, animals cannot breed again for a certain amount of time. It doesn't say what that amount of time is. As for egg incubation, these are like chook eggs. When a rooster shares a pen with up to 3 hens, fertilized chicken eggs can be produced. These eggs cannot be used for cooking, but they can be placed in the egg incubator to hatch baby chooks. When the egg hatches, a baby chook is born and can be placed into an animal box to bring to your farm. Okay, so we're gonna test some of these things, but we're not gonna do it with these animals because it's just chaos over here, and also too far away from where we're gonna sleep for a bunch of days. So let's build a little mini pen right outside of our front door here in the Island of Delight. We would like just use some glass fence for this. Clear a little room. Oh, that's good job there, Dad. All right, so let's just, there's a lot to the animal breeding system, so let's just figure it out together here. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on. All right, and then we are going to divide it here in the middle because we're going to do 2 experiments here. So, first off, let us do the chooks stuff first. So we want a rooster. Do they not come up in searches? I'm not a very, I don't do a lot of creative stuff. Okay, so we have 2 roosters. We just really need 1, I guess. And then we need, like, why do these options change at the top? I want the same ones. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay. Cannot spawn that here. I guess it was just because I was against the wall. So we've got chooks. We've got roosters. We're going to breed them. Over here, we've got pleeps, please. 3 pleeps. And 3 plunks. Okay. So, apparently we're supposed to use this duff dust to encourage them to breed. Alright. And I got little hearts flowing over them. And now we go to sleep, right? Yeah, let's see what happens. Someone is visiting. It's Erwin. Is he ever in for a surprise? All right. So are any of these animals pregnant now? That's a weird thing to say. Oh, we got some icons here now instead of just words. Oh my word, they are just freaking out over there. Chicks. Okay. Are they pregnant? I don't really know. So that was 1 day, right? Okay. Let's skip a few. The roosters, man. Oh, well, now they're sick? This is very quickly falling apart. I don't know why I put it that way. Come down here. All right, 2 days. Oh, achievement for something. Anyway. Ooh, thunderstorm. No eggs. Oh, Franklin's here. We can take a look at what the train takes for materials. We probably need to give him a shiny disc. Hey, Franklin, you want some discs? Sure. I would like to speak to you about your new invention. And here we go. We got a train. It's affordable at only 320,000 dink. Wow, this is actually super affordable. 10 old gears, 8 old springs, 10 iron bars, 1 old contraption, 4 old wheels, and 4 tin sheets. Oh, just again, it's very cool. Okay, so that's 3 days. I wonder if they're not eating because we didn't feed them. Test is going off the rails in a hurry. Day 4. You know, I'm just going to keep dusting these guys. Oh, okay. Because I guess everything in the notes say that it can do stuff. It will encourage the males, and they can reproduce. Oh. Everybody's getting clean now. All right, everybody's been dusted. Everything's clean. Let's try again. Day 5. They're still sick. Oh. All right, let's dust these guys again. Oh, wow, those roosters, man. Holy smokes. Also, let's get some more chooks in here, because it's 1 rooster for up to... Oh yeah, I forgot. They're not actually in. I really don't want to have to, like, set up feeding for them and stuff. Okay. Well, try again. Or, like, go to the next day. Wonder if the wish affects it too. I have a peaceful wish on, but I wonder if, like, fortuitous wish would change it. And then this is like, animal den, right? Yeah. Call it a love shack. We don't have room for them all. No, stop with your roostering. I'm doing something wrong, I think. I think I'm doing something wrong. Oh, they probably want to be loved. Yeah, none of these have any love. Oh, how did you guys get out of here? The other plebes just decided to leave. Whoa, they're just running through the fence. Do you see that? I don't love that. Is that a bug or something now? Don't love that. See? Look, look! Oh, that's not good. Maybe they'll spawn back in when we change days, but that's not good. Yeah, all the males are gone. Come on in, guys, please. Can they not walk over these things? Come on. Weird. Okay. Spread the love dust over them. I don't know what I'm getting here. Oh, there's another one got... What is happening? Alright. Oh! Oh! Oh. Those aren't special eggs. Also, that's a... Is that a new color chicken? Okay, I don't know why they are going out through the fence. Like, look at them. They're just, like, leaving. Is this all glass fences? Hold on. Helicopter. That's super weird, right? I'm not crazy. Let me see if I can draw others out through here. No, they are contained by this one. Also, they're very sick. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I don't know what's going on here, if I'm being honest. We'll hit him with the love dust anyway. I've lost track of days. But they probably have to be like adults. Now there's nobody in my pen. So we get our first fertilized chicken egg. All right, right here, fertilized chicken egg. So we need to buy an incubator. And put it in. Insert. Nice. Okay, I hit the wrong button again. If I make this like a picket fence. Because clearly they don't give a crap about this fence. Okay, let's see if we can bring him in. Yeah, they just walk right through the fence. It's gotta be because of John's. Like, it's this porch. So, being honest, the easiest thing is just to move John's. The shop. Yeah, I think I can afford 25,000. I have 122 million in my pocket. The beauty of creative. And somehow my inventory is still a mess. You know what? You can just be down here. So that'll move overnight. Okay, let's hit him with the dust again. If we can find him. So we're able to get the chooks. breeding. Which is good. Can you get back up in here now? Yeah, like, they just come right through that fence still. Can someone explain that to me? Like, is it just... Are pleeps just... These pleeps just bugged out? More fertilized eggs? They're just pumping out the fertilized eggs now. Hey! We've got pleeps in the place. Alright, anything in these to say that they are pregnant? That's a weird thing to say. Guys, stop leaving the pen. Let's double up the fence. Hey, we might have did it. Oh, maybe. They're ever edging towards the edge. I think they're gonna get out again. Maybe not. We did it. I think we did it. Okay, and everybody can just eat and be merry and breed. Wow, that took way longer than I thought it was going to. Okay. Oh, we should see what they sell for. These fertilized eggs. Fertilized egg. One of them. 900. Okay. Like, look at these guys. Like, they just want to leave so bad. Oh, it's Skyfest. Oh, we have ourselves. Aww. Oh, and it comes in a box. What? No. There we go. Very cool. All right. All right, so that's how that works. I don't know how many days that took. That was really dumb. Why didn't I take note of that? Okay, the 9th. All right, I'm getting ready to give up on these. Oh, you know what? I might be skipping the day too early. The notes say that the birth occurs between 8 and 12 in the day. So what I gotta do is stop the slowdown of time. Just let it progress. See what happens. Reminder that the domesticate allows you to capture and tame roosters, vombles, plunks, boracoots, and penguins. You'll have to buy those from Irwin's. They are not makeable. You can't make them at the tables. And it seems like when you capture something, when you release it, it's just like the cardboard box he gives you, it just disintegrates. So you don't get, it's not a multi-use item, which is interesting. I'm wondering if in Irwin's it will be a always in stock thing. While we're waiting on this stuff, oh, we can talk about another new item here that I haven't really shown. This is the Autoplacer. So, the Autoplacer is another Franklin invention. Again, same thing. Give them some shiny discs once the update drops, and if you're far enough along, you should get access to it. Actually, we should have checked to see what it costs for the resources. So if he visits again, we can check that. So basically, what you do is you place it next to 3 processing items or processing units. So let's say a BBQ, and a kettle, maybe? I wonder if you can do a kettle. It doesn't look like you can because it didn't connect to it. Maybe you can. Let's find out. And let's see here. Barbecue. Let's do like a furnace. Let's do like a blast furnace to be cool. See if that works. All right, and now if you just place the items that you want in here, for instance, let's do like zirconium ore. We'll do like 50 of them. All right, so get some zirconium ore. We'll get some like marlin to barbecue up, and we'll get some of this stuff. So we should be able to just do this. Oh, let's find something else to barbecue. Cherries. All right. So this should take this, and cherries. It did. The kettle worked. Okay, so basically it'll just autofill. It's actually much slower than I expected. Cherries are done. Boom, autofills them. So the Autoplacer, I guess. So apparently the Autoplacer works with all processing machines in the game. Billy cans, kegs, campfires, furnaces, spinning wheels, and cheesemakers. Oh, for like wool and stuff. So it's basically a way to keep productivity going. You could just have a bunch of your stuff here. Throw a bunch in. Oh, we got It's getting slow because we don't have a windmill. There. Go to town. Like, this blast furnace is still going. I guess it's zirconium. Alright, it's 10 a.m. still. Wow. Is love in the air yet, guys? Anyway, that is another new item. Again, found by Franklin. Make sure you give him a shiny disc. And you can just do your thing. Be super good for something like rice. Like when I do my processing of rice. Like this here. This waddle should finish, I hope. Oh, everything's taking forever. Yeah, so there's the rice going there now. Very cool. That will be very useful if you process a lot of things like, for instance, the rice. Yes, you can only have 3 items hooked up to it, but you could just set it and forget it, which is fantastic. Okay, apparently there's also a change to the animal drop-off location as well. And now auto drop-offs work. So let's test it. That's what we're here for, right? First look at the new update. Let's give it a test. And we'll bring in some traps too, I guess. Where's all the diggos and stuff? I want like something easy to capture here. There they are. Hey, there's a... Interesting. I did not know that, like, investigation request things like this existed on the map until you accepted the quest. So they look the same, but something about auto drop. Somebody said it changed. So let's find out. Or auto, you know what I mean. Actually, how am I going to do this? Well, let's just try a normal drop-off. Normal drop-off, that's fine. How am I going to do this, actually? How am I going to test this? Oh, that's a new sound. Oh, it's peaceful. I was like, why aren't you attacking me? Dude, I'm over here. Even when you attack them, they're still peaceful? Wow. Okay, hold on. Oh my word, dude. Just get in the crate here. Hey, my word. That took a long time. So how am I going to test this, actually? What if he goes after the Diggos? Yeah. See, it did not auto drop off, see? This has been confirmed as not a bug, so it seems like the days of auto drop-offs are done. And that is now out of the game. Alright. Any breeding happening going on over here? It's past 12 now, so if they're going to have a baby, now would be the time to do so. Okay, let's keep going. No, they can't. This is now a solid fence. So I don't know what was happening before. I do not know. Okay, so I mentioned... Oh my word, these things. Okay, so I mentioned before that the penguins, when fed cooked fish, can produce a pretty... A pretty pebble. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name right off. A pretty pebble is just something you can throw in the stone grinder and you get a random ore out of it. It's like a shiny stone, but more fancy. Alright. I need to get rid of all of these chooks somehow. I know how to do it. We're gonna sell them off. I'd like to maybe test some of the Vombles. Chucks can go. We've seen how the fertilized eggs work. And these two are the ones that are here because they've got hearts. I thought. Can I not sell them? That was weird. Okay, let's clean up the pen a bit here. Just gonna make it a little easier. We're gonna pull this out, and then animal stall. Den, sorry, not a stall. Okay, and then we want... Oh my word, I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's do this one. And let's mix it up. This one. I did the same color, didn't I? Yep, I sure did. Can you guys move a bit? Perfect. All right. I'll start hitting him with the love juice. Come on. Let me let me dust you. Ah, you had stuff under you. Okay. Anyway, I think this is cool. This auto thing. It is slower. 100% it's slower. But it's also just completely hands off, right? Like it just does its thing. Which is pretty cool. Oh, this one's ready. So it took 6 days, I believe. I think we put it in on the 9th. Whoa, get yeeted. Wow. I ate my wheeze. Oh, you are out here. Sorry. I'm not sure we're going to get it to breed here. I just don't know if there's a way to tell that they're actually pregnant. Here we go. All right, we did it. Expecting in 6 days. Okay. Wow, they're all pregnant. Okay, we did it. All right. All right. So now we're not going to bother hitting them up anymore. We're just going to fast forward. Although, I guess the Wombat we need to also make sure is good. So I've never really talked about what the other animals do here that are new. The Burrow-coot and the Boracoot. I mean, you can breed them, obviously. But there's some new resources. So I mentioned the Pretty Pebble earlier that the penguins give out. There's also native bread. So these are when fully grown, well cared for Boracoots dig up grassy tiles. So they must dig up a grass tile every day, and they can be sold or used as a crafting material, but we don't quite know for what yet. And then earthworms. Same thing, same animals. They can dig up earthworms now on the bare tiles instead of grassy tiles, and they can be used as bait in crab pots. So we've got native bread, earthworms, and pretty pebbles as new animal drops outside of the fertilized eggs. That we had before. Man, like it's already 1 o'clock. All right, let's check again. See how close we are to the big day. 4 days, 3 days, 5 days. Not pregnant yet. And also it says she doesn't have a house, but she clearly does. Oh, these are the wrong houses. She clearly doesn't have a house. Oh my word, I can't believe I did that. What? Yeah. I mean, this fits, so I'm not sure what the problem is. All right, I guess we are making this one bigger too. This experiment was supposed to be fast, everybody. These things. They don't like to walk over their food, apparently. That's okay. We can move their food. Done. Man, they're like... I almost said they're ready for shearing every day, but that's totally what they do when they're old and mature. All right. Let's see what happens. And this will pretty well wrap up the new stuff. So just to recoup, because it's big and I rambled a lot today, so I apologize. But we have trains, train tracks, straight and curved ones, bridges. We have paintable trains with storage on board. You get the new license from Fletch, assuming you have at least vehicle license 2, and the train itself comes from Franklin. We have all new animals. We have male equivalents to most of the animals, like the Vombles and the Plunks and the Boracoots. The Boracoots and Burrowcoots in general are like all new, and they're found in the wild, which is cool. So you got a new item to pick them up, the domestic crate to pick them up. And what else is new? We've got penguins that can be domesticated and then fed, and they can spit out a pretty rock, or a pretty pebble that you can stone grind and get ores. The Burrowcoots will dig up native bred or earthworms, depending on whether it's a grass tile or just a dirt tile, and they can be used for crafting materials or the crab pots. What else do we miss? The auto feeder, or the Autoplacer, sorry, over here, for automating some of your workflows, which is pretty cool. Again, that's a Franklin thing, so make sure you give him some shiny discs. We got a new outfit that we're wearing, and obviously an entirely new animal breeding system, as we're learning about it now. He should be set. All right. This Vombat is also expecting, so experiment was successful. And one of these pleeps is going to give birth today. And that'll pretty well wrap it up. That's the update in essence. There's always little things they add and change, and like new clothing and stuff, and we'll have to just see what else comes to light. But this update is dropping for free on October 29th. I will be streaming more of this update on this coming Friday, so feel free to come with questions, or you can ask in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you join. The link is always in every video description down below. I apologize to my YouTube members. I was not allowed to post this video early. So YouTube membership, if you click the join button below the video, gets you access to videos 24 hours early. But in cases like this, when it's pre-release information, there's embargoes at play, and I'm not allowed to. So I do apologize that I couldn't get this to you before everybody else, but hopefully it was worth the wait. Anyway, make sure you go check out your favorite content creators, your favorite streamers. I'm sure a ton of people are streaming this right now. Make sure you go show them some love. It's stressful when you get pre-release information and sketchy patch notes, and, and there's all kinds of questions involved and bugs being fixed and stuff. We didn't run into any at the moment, but let's see if this one's still around here. Watch me break the day here. Yeah, so camera doesn't work, which is pretty fun. And I'm not going to use the camera tripod, because apparently once you're into it, you can't get out of it without force shutting down your game. So I'm not going to demonstrate that one to you, because I'd like to see the miracle of birth happen here. Maybe. Anyway, yeah, so very much still beta. Stuff's subject to change. Recipes could change. Requirements to build stuff could change. But a big shout out to the Dinkum crew, James and Crafton, for hooking Dinkum partners up early to the build, so we could provide feedback and also show it to you guys early. Just fix the camera. You can't even like hide the HUD or anything. Like, you can't take pictures. You can't do anything. It's just like busted. But that's okay. It's a beta for a reason, or it's early for a reason. Oh, and as I'm saying that, I was just checking the bug thread to see if any other bugs are reported, and it seems like an update dropped while I was recording this, and it fixed the camera, so thanks, Dinkum Dev. On the ball. Alright, it is 10:27 a.m. Hurry up. Wow, time really goes slow. I'm doing it. Come on. Oh, there's a tick now. Do you hear it? Every time the minute goes. Oh, that's... I don't... Oh, it's only when you're holding the watch. Okay. Okay. Whew. So I'm holding the pocket watch. That's probably always been in. I've never used the golden pocket watch before. Alright, it's almost 12 and there's no kid here. Although 0 days probably means this is the last day, actually. Actually, I think that's what's gonna happen. Yep. Alright. All that time I waited, I'm so sorry. I'm learning too. Oh, Erwin's here to experience life here. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the Pleeps. Wow, they're just like getting drug around here. What is happening? Animals. Yeah, still 0 days. Interesting. Alright, I'm tired of waiting. Alright, so it's past it again. So I'm not sure what's going on, but they're not giving birth. Is it the golden pocket watch screwing it up? Yeah, I'm not sure what is happening here. Yeah, they're all expecting now in 0 days. Well, this video is already very long, so I'm not sure what's happening. And 7 days. Wasn't it 8, like, 5 or 6 days ago? Oh, is there no food left either? Oh, no. Whoops. I guess we skip a lot of days. It, hurts. It absolutely has to be the watch usage. Seven days still. I don't know what's happening. All right, I'm actually not gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna call it. I'll see if I can get it figured out. I'll reach out to some people, see if there's some tips going. But all in all, pretty awesome update. Oh, I like that. Coming October 29th. So clear your schedules. Get ready to build awesome trains. And breeding all kinds of animals. Alright, appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video down below. And we'll see you all in game on the 29th. I'll be streaming this Whoa, hold on. Right click doesn't lower anymore? No, that can't be right. How do I get low? How do I go down? Whoa, hold up. Something's weird with these controls now. So left click still raises you, so does like the jump button. Alright. Maybe some bugs here, but that's okay, we can get it fixed. Thanks so much for tuning in. A little different video than normal, but I really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.